to the inside. Good strong gain, about a 7-yard, 8-yard gain on the play. 2 successful running plays there for the Blue Devils, and it brings it's going to be 2nd and we'll call it 3 for the Blue Devils. 2 lined up wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 2 lined up to the left. Everybody looking to the sideline, getting the play. 2 good running plays there for the Blue Devils. Bring it single back to the backfield. Maddox in the shotgun. Got the snap, going to hand it straight off up the middle. Corbin bounces to the outside. Didn't find much room. There wasn't much room there, but he made something happen. Bounces it out to, it's going to be awful close to our first down. And they're going to give him the first down. Moving the chains. 2 first downs on this drive for the Blue Devils. Have moved it from right at their 26-yard line to the Thomas 41. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Single back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Handoff straight up the middle again. Finds a little bit of running room, brought down just across the 40 down to the 39-yard line for the Blue Devils. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. We're gonna call it 8 here. 2nd down and 8. Just across the 40. They're not going to quite give him the 39. 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. 1 wide left. Corbin lined up with Maddox in the backfield. Here comes pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Dumps it off for a screen and overshoots it and intercepted. Trying to hold on to the football here. He's trying to run back here. Found himself a train of blockers. And it looks like he's going to trip over the same yard marker as the last guy did. The same spot of the field the last defender tripped on the interception. This guy found it too. After a good play, it's going to be 1st and goal for the Terriers. That 10-yard line's been the only thing effective at stopping the Terriers today.
It looks like it's 10 foot tall out there.
I guess so. 2 wide to the right for the Terriers. The Terriers attack you from a variety of formations and run a lot of the same play but out of a bunch of different formations. Make you recognize what they're doing. Kobe Rivera strings that out and brings the running back down at the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Number 10, ball on the 10-yard line. Kobe Rivera, senior on the tackle there. 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. And again, we're dealing with our Achilles heel here is 2 turnovers in the first quarter. One of them's led to a score, and this one's 1st and goal inside the 10. 3 to the left. Quarterback looking at the slant pattern across the middle. Throws behind, incomplete. Bring up 3rd and goal for the Terriers.
There you go. Thank you, Rodney. I'm getting coached on from Oklahoma City. Chad's working on one end and Rodney's working on the other, and we got audio now.
All right.
So, and I missed some of that. You'll have to repeat all that, Mike, so I can get caught up with you.
Okay, I'll go over the last 7 minutes there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
2 wide to the right for the Terriers. Quarterback in the shotgun alone. Blue Devils trying to pick up the read. Swing man coming, found the hole to the right side, cuts it up, cuts it back to the outside. Number 2's in for the touchdown. Brandon Eckert on the touchdown. I believe that's his 2nd touchdown of the evening. 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 19-0.
Okay. Are you going to take commercial or stay here?
Well, we're going to let him kick the extra point, and then we'll take commercial.
Probably going to change a few deals. I haven't even watched the game. I've been listening to you and running cables and stuff.
There we go.
We're getting there slowly.
Got the snap, good hold, good kick up, and it is good. With 3:17 remaining in the first quarter, Blue Devils trail this one 19-0. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You're going to find us on oksports.tv and also on Facebook at 107 The Zone. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
We're back here. Story of the season so far. Blue Devils having troubles with turnovers. 2 turnovers have led. I can't hear myself. 2 turnovers have led to 2 Thomas Terrier touchdowns.
Okay. How about now?
Let's see. There we go. Now we're back on. 2 Cordell turnovers have turned into 2 Thomas Terrier touchdowns. Terriers lead this one 20-0, 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Looper back for the kick, line drive, squib kick. Grissom's going to pick it up right around the 20. Can't quite get the handle on it. Picks it up, and oh my goodness.
It's on the ground again.
He is
25.
Let's see if they're going to call it. If they're calling him down.
He was down with contact.
He actually picked the ball up with 2 knees on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Safely, you still have the ball retained possession.
So right now you still have the ball.
Okay. Well, that ball,
and there's an injured Blue Devil down on the field. Think he got popped pretty good. I think that's Grissom again.
Number 11 right there. That'll be Parker Johnson. He's on the far side. Oh, I see who you're talking about on the far side. That's Parker. No problem there, but, they're taking a knee here at the line.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah, because he had to work to get the ball, and by the time he tried to pick it up the second or third time, a few people jumped on him, and he's saying, I just need a little more fluid right here. I kind of got a limp right here in my right knee, but I'm fine.
Hopping off the field by himself. Blue Devils take over on their own 21.
And from the 21-yard line, Cordell will go 1st and 10 from that point. They got to be able to do something here. So, okay. Yeah, static is bad. Kelsey watching in North Dakota. Static on auto really bad. We got a little static right here.
On the TV?
Yeah.
On the live
video of it. So.
All right, Blue Devils. Well, we have an interesting look here. We have a timeout Thomas. We're just going to stay here for the moment. Timeout Thomas, 3:06 remaining in the first quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 20-0. Alex Grissom just hobbled off the field there. Looks like he's got a dinger on his knee. So far, Blue Devils moved the ball pretty well all season. What ends up happening to them is they get the ball moving and they turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And that happened to us at Moreland, happened to us against O'Keene at home. And here in the first quarter, 2 Blue Devil turnovers lead to 2 Thomas Terrier touchdowns.
You bet. We had a fumble in the first possession. We had an interception in the third possession.
And in Thomas territory.
Yeah. Gave them great field position. When you're working with a good field position, you're really playing downhill. So.
Yeah. So Blue Devils come back out. We had an interesting look at formation there just a second ago before the timeout. And that's kind of what I thought I saw. Paxton Schweitzer in the backfield now for the Blue Devils. As a lead blocker. Blue Devils go under center, hand off to Schweitzer up the middle, men at the line of scrimmage, have a change at quarterback, and I believe number 3 took the snap from under center and handed off. Number 3 is that Cade Walker?
Yes, Cade Walker, freshman.
Yeah. Freshman quarterback. Yeah, hand that ball to somebody else real quick, and that's actually about 1.5 yard loss.
Well, when you see Paxton in there, last year, one of the ball games, Coach, we had a lead. He let all these guys run. Paxton ran the ball and caught a pass last year in his junior, and now he's going to be a fullback and carry the ball here.
Maddox back under center now, takes the snap, heads right up the field, bounces inside, weaving his way through the tacklers, finds his way out to the 40-yard line. Good run by Drayton Maddox. First and 10 for the Blue Devils.
First down for the Blue Devils. That's their first down of the ball game.
No, while you were stringing wires, we had 2 first downs.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I heard you saying something, but I have no idea where it was at.
So first and 10 from the 40 for the Blue Devils. 1 wide to the left. for the Blue Devils. 3 wide to the right. Maddox lined up with Dane Corbin in the backfield. They switch sides with Corbin. Blue Devils take the snap. Maddox is going to follow Corbin and is met by a host of Terriers at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd down and probably short loss on the play right at 11.
Good effort, but they collapsed on that hole right there and said, you're not going to have that wide open hole 2 times in a row. Timeout on the field by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a quick break and join them.
All right, you're listening to 107 The Zone, and you can find us on oksports.tv and Facebook at 107thezone.com.
Hey, Blue Devil fans. I'm Mike Reimer with Mike Meats and Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh-cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
And we're back. We're still here at the timeout. Blue Devils take a quick timeout. 2nd and 10 on after a Drayton Maddox run. Good nifty run right up the middle. Faked the option to the right, cut it back up the middle, and then he tried to follow Dane Corbin through the hole, and just too many Terriers right there in the middle. Blue Devils have this one, a 2nd and 10 on their own 40. 1 wide to the left, 3 lined up wide to the right. Maddox with the snap, facing some pressure. Here's looking down the right sideline. The defenders are there, and Rivera almost pulled that away. In fact, Rivera ended up playing more defense there than offense. And it's going to bring 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils.
That was a good effort by Cole Rivera because the ball in stride, he would have been able to handle it, but he had to slow down for it, and the defender stepped up, and Kobe jumped in there and said, if I can't get it, you can't either.
Yeah, he had to turn defensive back there. 1 wide to the left, 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. And, well, you're going to have the Terriers jump first, but since the receiver moved, they're going to call it on the Blue Devils.
I heard somebody say go, and we had offensive players go with the go.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you got, as an offense, you still got to hold your position. Yeah, the home field announcer says it's 3rd down and 16. I'm going to disagree with him. I think it's 3rd down and 15. 1 wide to the left, 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Maddox on the outside, finds some pressure, rolls to his left, throws it back across the middle against the grain. No good across the middle. You can bring up a Blue Devil punt.
Had a good look at it right there. Parker Johnson slid down and couldn't hang on, and it was in the area, but not good enough you could grasp that one. So the next one could be better.
Well, that's one of those you just keep and roll out and get what you can. He's throwing across his body back against the grain, receiver running the other direction. Hard throw to make.
He had your option, so if there's nobody there, I'll run, and if not, I'll pass it here.
All right. And there's the punt. Nice punt by Maddox. Number 2 fields it, and he is corralled initially and brought down at the 43. The time is 43. Thomas will start. I think this is their worst field position of the night.
Yes, it is. And Dane Corbin had to run a long ways, but he made the tackle, and he latched onto him, and he said, you're coming down. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, he ran about 40 yards to catch up to him. Blue Devils trailed this one with 1:17 remaining in the first quarter. Blue Devils trailed this one 20-0. 2 turnovers have been the story of the game. Set up 2 Thomas first downs inside our own 10, and it's easy to score when you get the ball that close. Terriers with the ball, takes the snap. He's looking down the field. He's going deep down the middle. He's got a man there. He catches it, and touchdown Thomas.
That'll be a 52-yard pass play for the Thomas Terriers with 1:07 left in this first play.
26-0. 1:07 remaining. We're going to line up with the kick here.
And they've been able. How'd they miss their second attempt at
bad hold?
Bad hold. Okay. Okay. I knew they hit their first and third, so we'll see what they do on this 4th attempt here from the extra point try. And as they line up for their extra point, getting the helmet snapped on there closer for the
they're going
to go for two.
They're going to go for two here, and that was false start. And they're giving a big man a chance to run the football, and he's brought down low. Rivera takes him out at the knee. That's not a guy you want to tackle high.
Big number 69, that was Austin Bradley.
Yeah, he looks like a hay bale with feet out there. Big young man. And Rivera took the wise way out and went low. So 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils trail this one 26-0. We'll be back after a commercial break.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials, that's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
And we're back. Blue Devils trail this one 26-0 at the end of the first quarter. Turnovers have been the story of the game. 2 turnovers got us in a hole, and moving the ball all between the 30s fairly decently, but can't quite get any kind of momentum built. Blue Devils back to receive. You have Drayton Maddox back deep, Colby Rivera, and Dane Corbin. And they're gonna push it over there. He calls for a fair catch at the 35. Good job by the sophomore being alert. He kicked it to some dead space, and he tracked it down.
They didn't want us to have a run back that time. You reckon they're afraid to kick it deep?
I doubt it.
Okay. Well,
so 34-yard line for the Blue Devils. 1:07 remaining in the first quarter.
I'm trying to be positive here right here.
Hey, I'm positive too. I'm going to be positive and truthful all at the same time. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Maddox in the backfield in the shotgun. Dane Corbin lined up with him. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Going to run an option to the left. Actually cuts it back in the middle. Spins around for about a gain of 2. Looked like a pinball machine going right there for just a second. 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 8.
You bet. They gave him to the 36 right there, so got across the line of scrimmage. And
48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 26-0 Thomas Terrier lead. Nice evening for football. Have a nice south wind blowing, nice sunset going down. Lights will come on in here in just a few minutes. And there's a jump by the Thomas Terriers, so we're going to get a cheap 5 yards there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3.
5 yards any way you can get it right there, no problem.
31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And you know, just to be truthful, if we quit shooting ourselves in the foot, it don't get any worse. Blue Devils hand off right, off the left side. Dane Corbin finds him a little lane, and he's got some running room. Bounces to the 40, brought down to the 32-yard line. Helmet of the Thomas Terrier pops off. He's going to have to come out for a play. Found a nice little running lane out to the outside and moved through it pretty quickly. Now, the rules on the helmet are if an opposing player takes it off of you, like in a scuffle or a scrum, you can stay on the field. But if it comes off during just a natural course of play, where that hit right there popped his helmet off, he's got to come out for one play. So
they both kind of went low when they plowed into each other, and that's just incidental contact, so nothing malice there.
At the end of 1, Blue Devils trail this one 26-0. You can find us at 107 The Zone here on the radio, or at oksports.tv, or on facebook.com at 107 The Zone.
Did you know water heating is the 2nd largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country Dealer Country Prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
All right, we're back here at Thomas. Starting the second quarter, Terriers lead this one 26-0 over the Blue Devils. The Blue Devils moving the ball again. Have the ball on the Thomas 34, rolling to his left and finds nothing but pressure. Can't get any help from the blocking there, and brought down for about a 10-yard loss. He was rolling left, looking to throw the ball down the left side of the field, and the pressure just closed in on him before he could get the ball away.
From the, where are we at?
And we're on the 43 now. We were on the 33.
They reversed the field on us now.
Yeah,
so backed up just a little bit. So, okay, got some scores for you from around the area. Rodney Nana send me some scores. You got Mangum leads Apache 7-0. Sayre leads Moreland 7-0. Clinton leads Lawton Mac 7-0, and Weatherford leads Woodward 7-0. So we got some 7-0 games going on.
Too wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Pressure. Maddox steps in, hangs tough, and misses the receiver. He had pressure coming, and he just stood tough and delivered the football and just happened to miss. It's going to be 3rd down and 20 for the Blue Devils.
The Thomas safety was back there. He thought he was really going to have an opportunity, but he couldn't get to it. So if Cordell can't have it, Thomas can't have it either. Not an issue. So this will be 3rd and 19 for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Too wide to the left and too wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Maddox in the shotgun. And we get a timeout, Blue Devils.
Okay.
I think we'll hang out here with 11-11 remaining in the second quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 26-0. A couple of turnovers have just kind of been the story of our season thus far, between a couple of interceptions and not being able to hold on to the football.
But we can mention that. Did you hear how the cross country did on September 1st?
I did not hear how they did on September.
Either. I hadn't got a hold of Mrs. Smith to find out, but I know the cross country goes to OBU tomorrow for a cross country match. And then Monday, the junior high football will be at home to Apache. Softball will go to Hooker on Monday for a 2:00 softball game at Hooker. Then next Saturday,
have to pack a lunch to go to that one.
That's why they're playing at 2:00 so they can get back before midnight,
Yeah.
But then a week from today, we will have homecoming in Cordell, so there'll be floats, there'll be a parade downtown. The band will have their spaghetti supper, and you can also start ordering your pumpkin rolls to be delivered in November. Well, you can order them in October, but start thinking about how many pumpkin rolls you want for the band.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Blue Devils have two wide to the left, wide to the right. Maddox with the snap, looking deep down the left side. Has a man running free there and couldn't quite get to it.
In and out of the hands of the receivers were there, but the defenders were there too, and just an incomplete pass.
Looking at 4th and 19. Well, with this punt, we should be able to back them up. Provided we covered the punt well, should be able to back them up at least to, I'm going to call the 15 or the 10-yard line.
Trap them deep, make them run long. So.
Well, when you're down this far, this wouldn't be the worst place on earth for a fake, but Thomas ready for it. Didn't chase anything down. Nice punt by Maddox. Lands at about the 3 and bounces just into the end zone. By another 6 inches, that would have been play of the day for the Blue Devils. But
he said it rolled in and bounced out.
Yeah, one just about 6 inches into it, bounced right out. 10:56 remaining in the half. Thomas takes over on their own 20. Blue Devils come back out for defense. Let's give you just kind of an overview on what we have in the defensive secondary. I'm just going to count them out loud. Sophomore, 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 sophomore. Very young Blue Devil team on the field. 3 wide to the right, 1, 2 wide to the left. Takes a course, swings a screen out to the right side. Blue Devils there. Nice block by the Terriers. And that's going to be about an 8-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 2.
And Paxton is there to make the final stop, so good effort by the Cordell Blue Devils at the 28. Yeah.
1 wide, 2 wide to the right for the Terriers, 2 wide to the left. Single backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Blue Devils looking to bring pressure. back out of it. He's going to hand off on that jet sweep. He couldn't quite read the play, couldn't quite get the tackle made, and he runs down the field to about the 40-yard line. Read the play in the backfield, couldn't make the tackle. Number 50, James Ivy, and he turns it into a 10-yard gain, so about the 39-yard line. First down.
39, yep. Because Ivy had
he shot, he had just couldn't get him down.
But couldn't hang on and let him slip out of it. So good effort, good hustle. It'll work next time.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Terriers. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Quarterback in the shotgun all alone. Coming in motion, gonna run the jet sweep, and they're blowing that one dead.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. They're backing them up. False start.
Okay.
He's been pretty consistent with that call all night on both sides of the ball. And right now we're looking at just a nice sunset looking off to the west there.
And the lights are on.
They'd eventually turn them on.
You bet.
But a nice evening for some high school football. 9:55 remaining. Blue Devils on the short end of this one so far, 26-0. 1st and 15 for the Thomas Terriers. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Quarterback gets to the line quickly. Clock down to 1 second. Fakes the jet sweep. Throws out to the right. And breaks a tackle. Gets about a 6-yard gain. Colby Rivera tracks him down after about a 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 9 for the Terriers.
Had a good look at it. Had 2 defenders for Cordell out there and
beat the corner, and Colby was able to track him down from that outside linebacker position. Got 2 wide to the left for the Terriers, 2 wide to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to bring a man in motion. No, they decided not to. Looking right across the middle into the hole in the middle of the field. Brought down by number 1, Dane Corbin at the 40-yard line. After about a 20-yard gain, about 18-yard gain. 1st and 10, Thomas Terriers.
They'll move it down to the Cordell 40, so it gets into Cordell territory right here, and it's time to slow the Thomas Terriers down one more time. So,
all right, Terriers rotating players now. Number 12 comes out. Dylan Castillo. Number 20 comes in. Riley McIntyre. Blue Devils not quite with enough depth to be rotating players. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Fake handoff on the sweep. Quarterback is scrambling now and is hit and brought down after about a 4-yard gain. Number 22, Aiden Zangi, and number 56, Paxton Schweitzer in on the play. Zangi, another one of those young players getting a lot of playing time due to attrition on the Cordell Blue Devil sideline. Let's see here. 2nd down and 6. 2 wide to the right for Thomas. 3 wide to the right. 1 wide left. And they have 1 in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to hand the ball off around the right side. Linebacker couldn't get to the hole. He cuts back across the middle. That's going to be another Thomas Terrier touchdown.
Jitterbug kind of head faked left and right and went back to the middle of the field. And with 8:12 to go in this first half of play, Thomas goes up by a score of 32-0. 32. We had the defense had players in the air, but just a little head fake and jitterbug step and goes the other way.
Linebacker was a little bit late to the hole, and that's once you get past that secondary in the defense, he has a lot of wide open spaces to run, and it is good. And with 8:12 remaining in the second quarter, it is Thomas Terriers 33, Cordell Blue Devils 0. We'll come back. Break. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us on oksports.tv and on Facebook, 107 The Zone.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
And we're back here to Thomas. Blue Devils trail this one 33-0 with 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Just hadn't been Blue Devils night, that's for sure.
I think by having a week off kind of threw them out of rhythm. I understand that. I'm glad we had a bye week, but it hasn't looked good so far.
Well, and then you had 2 of your starters quit, and there's a short kick. There you go. Oh, man, that's what happens when you have a linebacker over there trying to field a pooch kick. You know, and that almost went bad for him, too.
Yeah, James Ivey comes down with it.
Yeah, he comes down with it. Blue Devils started their own 34-yard line.
He turned around and started to the east end to look see if he had anybody coming up to help, and he didn't. He said, "I've got to take this one."
Yeah. So. I'm not sure he ever saw the ball until it bounced into his chest, just to be honest. 1 wide to the left, 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Running back in the backfield. Pressing the edges, Maddox cuts back into the middle. And after about a yard gain, it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, they might give him a full yard to the 35, but that's about all you're going to get out of that effort. So.
7:55 remaining in the second quarter. Blue Devils looking to the sideline for the play.
Okay.
And we got 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. If I'm going to be a betting man, if we throw the football, I bet we're looking for Colby Rivera. He looks to the right, has a man open and overshoots him, and that's why he's a defensive back. Hits the defender right in the hand, bounces off. And that young man has a couple of touchdowns on the night, though, on the offensive side of the ball. 3rd and long for the Blue Devils.
Hey, with what we're doing, we can help out everywhere. Somebody needs to check. Somebody left the bus lights on at the bus barn in Cordell.
Oh, yeah. All right. Then, is that what they're texting us?
Yeah. I had somebody, could you let somebody know? And I said, I know we got some people listening in Cordell. Tell somebody that there's lights on in the bus barn in Cordell. So lights of the bus are on in the bus barn at Cordell.
Yeah.
I'm doing on my public service message right there.
Public service announcement for the
I've been
evening.
accused of other things today, so that's my public service message right there for the night. So.
All right, then. Blue Devils going to bring this in tight from 3rd and 15. Blue Devils looking for answers here on offense. They've had limited success moving the football and then turnovers, and just been got a bunch to the right. Maddox swings out, looking for a receiver. Finds a completed pass. That is Keeney on the play. And that's going to be about a 10-yard gain, but we had 15 to go. So it's going to be 4th down and about 4.
That was a good pass play.
Good pass play. Raiden Keeney found himself some space as Maddox was scrambling, found him a space, made himself available to his quarterback. Good gain on the play, just not enough.
Still going to have to punt it away just to work on the field position right here.
6:55 remaining in the second quarter. Snap taken by Maddox. He's had a decent night punting, line drive kick. Fielded at the 28. And, fumble. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. And that's going to he's already calling it for the green. And there was a scrum for it. And Thomas comes up with the football. Number 12 alertly jumps on it. Dylan Castillo on the play. Now, he's not the one that fumbled it. He is the one that saved it for the Terriers.
James Ivey was there. He almost got it.
James Ivey was a fingernail length away. 1st and 10 for the Thomas Terriers on their own. We'll call it we got a good view of it. It's right at the 38.5-yard line.
You bet. I'm going to call it 39 just so no confusion right there, because it's 38 3/4 almost. So. 38 and a crappie.
Well, we have 6:37 remaining in the half. Thomas with the football. Snap, run that counter action. Has some room to the outside. Brought down by Bodie Gallagher after a strong gain. Bodie Gallagher pins him to the sideline and closes the gap, brings him down to the 38-yard line.
I got to tell you, we got a lot of people listening. Tammy Mitchell said, "Okay, thanks. I'll go check on the lights." So she's here at the ball game. She ain't leaving,
yeah.
but we appreciate the thought right there. So Tammy said she'd go check on it for us.
All right, 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 36 for the Thomas Terriers. You know, there's 6:15 remaining in the half. 2 wide to the left for the Terriers. Going to stagger their receivers over to that side. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Going to take the snap, handoff right up the middle, and brought down after a good gain. Down at the 30, brought down by Kobe Rivera. Going to be 2nd down and we'll call it 5. It's a little bit less of a gain than it looked initially. It's like 2nd down and 4, we'll call it. So 1 wide to the right. Actually, they're bringing everything back in tight. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running back number 12 in the backfield, Dylan Castillo with the quarterback. Everybody within 10 yards of the football on both sides of the ball. Going to go in motion with number 3. Going to hand it on a little jet sweep, and he's got the edge of that. There we go. Great play by Kobe Rivera. He had the edge and was probably going to catch get in there for the touchdown, but Kobe Rivera cuts it off, turns him back inside, makes the tackle. 3rd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. 3rd down and...
Okay. He told me to turn the mics down. You can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't hear.
You can hear.
Yeah.
They can hear that.
Okay. 3rd down and 4 for the Terriers. A little switching up on defense for the Blue Devils. Bringing that jet sweep back this way. Hands off back to Castillo. Not quite enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 3 for the Terriers. Ivy in on the stop. Going to bring... I kind of look for them to go on 2 here. Thomas spreads everything out. 4th down and 3. And he's calling for it once, and they got him to jump.
We're going to give them 5 instead of that. So.
Yeah. That's an easy 5 yards. You don't have to block. You don't have to hold on to the football if someone jumps off sides for you.
Maybe if you'd come and help, Chris, we wouldn't have all these problems. She's telling me to go turn off the lights and stuff on the bus. I got it covered here now. So.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Thomas Terriers inside the Blue Devil 15. 3 to the right for the Terriers, 1 to the left. Going to bring in the slot in motion. I'm going to take him back to the right side. Hands off and using him as a lead blocker. Can't quite get to the hole again and brings him down at the 10. Dane Corbin had just enough of the jersey to bring Castillo down. And they are going to call a timeout. Castillo goes down, and he's still down. We're going to go to a commercial break. You're listening to 107 The Zone.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6 year old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
All right, we're back. We're back to the ball game here. 3:48 remaining in the half. Castillo sitting up now, and they're still checking him out down on the field. Has had a pretty good ball game thus far. Blue Devils have not had a pretty good ball game thus far, trailing this one with 3:48 remaining in the half, 33-0.
And Thomas is knocking on the door again. Thomas
is right down there knocking on the door again. They got Castillo standing up now.
He said, "I'm okay. I saw a few stars right there and the stars aren't out yet." But
yeah, well, the
lights are on.
He's walking it off, and hopefully that'll be the end of it. Get some ice on that at halftime and come back out after half. Always a good venue here at Thomas. been able to watch several games here. Their fans enjoy their kids and always supportive of them. Blue Devils travel well. We've got a good-looking, I don't know about how good-looking. It looks like we have a bunch of them over there. I can't comment on how good-looking they are, though.
Well, they'll tell
good.
you they're good-looking. So
well, we're a pretty good distance away, so.
Looks good to me from here.
Yeah, we might give them the benefit of the doubt. Thomas comes to the line right at the 9-yard line, subbing some players out. Number 57 in for the Terriers. It is 1st and goal from the 9, and looks like we're lining up 3 wide to the right for the Terriers. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide right, bringing the motion man. Going to hand that jet sweep off again. Turns it to the inside, met by the Blue Devils at the 7 or 8 yard line. Brings up 2nd down and goal with 3:10 remaining in the first half. Blue Devil defense up to the task there. Adam Gonzalez right there, and number 74, why didn't we do that? Gavin Jasmer in on the play. Yep. 3 wide to the right for the Terriers. Zangy creeps back into the inside. 2 wide to the left. Motion across, looking like that jet sweep again, and there Paxton Schweitzer meets him at the 8 yard line. That's going to be no gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Paxton kind of swung him down, got a hold of him, kind of bulldogged him to the ground right there. So.
Hey, you don't normally get away from Paxton. 3rd and goal for the Thomas Terriers. And we have 2 lined up wide to the left. Single back in the backfield, number 23 for the Terriers. 1 wide to the right. And we have snap, and he's going to hand them off straight up the middle. Blue Devils equal to the task on the play. Aiden Zangy from his linebacker spot makes the tackle along with Paxton Schweitzer. Brings up 4th and goal. And the kicker comes in, Ryden Looper, and is going to have about a 24-yard field goal attempt. He's sitting at the hash marks. Sitting on the far right hash mark. And let's see what we can get done here. Blue Devils needing something to happen for them. Get a block, a bad snap or something. Kick is up, and it is no good. He knuckleballed it over there, and the official had to dodge it. So about for the first good thing that goes the Blue Devils' way tonight. And it's going to be turnover on downs on the kick that was no good. 1 half. Blue Devils struggled this one 33-0. Looks like they're about to snap the ball quickly, get it set and get going quickly. We'll stay here another minute before you get your halftime full of commercials. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, getting the chains moved, getting the chains set. Everything in tight. Blue Devils run a reverse, and Rivera is there, bounces it to the outside, well defended by the Terriers. And Rivera fights for about 3 or 4 yards on a play that was well defended. And it is going to bring up 2nd down with 1.
And you got to love it, Kobe. The ball came out on the far side, but he was right on the far side line, and so it goes out of bounds. So Cordell maintains possession at the 21.
Yeah, 1 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Maddox in the backfield, and that's going to be a cheap 5. My goodness, how far do you have to be off sides to get the penalty?
Only in the Cordell backfield.
Yeah, I guess so. Maddox back to pass, looks right over the middle, has a man caught and down to, now he's corralled at the 40, and he's brought down there. Forward progress spotted at the 40. And Bodie Gallagher with the catch. Blue Devils.
You gotta love it. I mean, Thomas was playing soft on defense or prevent defense. They'll let you have something, and Bodie came open over the middle. Great catch, great pass right there to Bodie.
Yeah, they're gonna let you have that soft stuff right there in the middle of the zone. And 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. 20 seconds remaining in the half. Maddox under pressure, steps up into the pocket, had a man to the outside, and he's going to get a hold out there in the backfield. Maddox scrambles down for about 12 yards, but there's going to be a holding call back at the point of attack, and that's going to be pretty much the end of the half. Thomas moving toward their locker room, and Blue Devils moving back toward where the penalty occurred. Let's see what we're going to do here. They're either going to assess the penalty and then spot the ball, and then the 7 seconds are going to run off. And the halftime, we're going to go into halftime trailing this one, 33-0.
Holding called against Cordell.
Holding, good run, good effort. You know something happens when you come that wide open in a whole jumble of people there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, either you blocked it really well or you didn't block it so well and had to commit an infraction. All right, 3-2-1. He gets the snap off. He's going to swing this one over to the left. Has the ball across the middle at the 30-yard line. Kobe Rivera down to the 35. And that's going to bring us to half. At the half, it's Thomas Terriers 33, Cordell Blue Devils 0. Going to commercials now. You can find us at 107 The Zone. You can find us at oksports.tv. And on Facebook, you can find us at 107 The Zone. Back in a while. Wow.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6 year old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6-year-old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6-year-old ranch cows.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Farmers Insurance Agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of four-year universities and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6 year old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rexall always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Do your stats.
Okay.
And we're back here just before the end of half. 4 minutes remaining in the halftime. Hasn't been a very good first half for the Cordell Blue Devils, trailing this one 33-0. So we're going to have a few little halftime stats for you here. Dudley's going to see if we can keep his page straight without blowing off the top of this thing.
Well, it's been an interesting first half. I mean, I stayed with you on some of the stats, but then I was interrupted a little bit doing extracurricular things for a while and getting all that lined out. So I did miss 2 first downs for the Thomas Terriers, but like you said, it's been a interesting first half, and you know it's 33-0 now. I can understand 21-0, but we give up a couple of big turnovers right here, and Thomas has been able to capitalize. And if you give me a short field, I'm going to do something with it too. Thomas hadn't made the mistakes that we have.
Yeah, they started 2 possessions inside our 10.
Yeah, I mean, well, one was the 11, then another one the 26, and then another one the 10. So Thomas has had great field position and capitalized on it. Then there was a couple of good, when they did have to start, say, back on their own 42-yard line or something, which is a good starting position for anybody. Then a couple of good pass plays, and they break a run or two. And one thing I'm seeing for the Cordell Blue Devils, I've been able to watch some of the defensive efforts and stuff, and coaches saying effort. And if you do the effort and stay with your assignment, and I've seen some of them, I could call names and everything. These guys are doing a good job defensively, and I've seen one of our halfbacks on a pass play from Thomas, stayed with him clear to inside the 10-yard line, and the play stopped back here about the 40 or the 35, but he stayed with his assignment. And I know the coaches are doing a hard job, working job with these guys, going, stay with your assignment.
And that tackle inside the 10 led to a missed field goal. So the effort not only stopped the touchdown, it prevented a score on that play, but prevented a score altogether.
Yeah, and so when you see the score, it really doesn't reflect how good these young men have played, because they're playing lights out. They want to be here. They're playing because they love the game. They want to be here, and the coaches are doing everything they can to get maximum effort out of them. And we're running a little short-handed, but this gives some of the underclassmen an opportunity to step up and learn the game firsthand on the field of play, instead of being a tackling dummy every week and running the opposing team's defenses and offense, which is still good effort. But if you get to play it in a game situation, you're under the lights out here, and a lot of times you practice in the daylight, then you come out here under the lights, and it's a whole different ball game. But you a lot of times see the coaches, guys, come out on a Tuesday night or a Thursday night, we're going to do some run-throughs and walk-throughs.
We got 1 minute left in the half. We're going to take you back to the commercial before we get started here again. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us online at oksports.tv, and on Facebook you can find us at 107 The Zone.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6-year-old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Friends, here's some great consignments for when.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Natasha Stitzer.
Right, we're back here at Thomas. Halftime is over. Getting ready to kick off for the second half. Blue Devils on the short end of this one, trailing 33-0 to start the second half. Blue Devils, the Terriers won the toss to begin the game, but deferred to the second half to receive the kick. So Blue Devils getting ready to kick off for the first time tonight. Thomas at the front line getting ready to receive. And we're just about to get underway.
Set to kick off for the Blue Devils, number 14, Bodie Gallagher.
No, number 64, the announcer can't read. Number 64.
64, excuse me.
Yeah, the announcer fixed himself there. Number 64 kicks for us. Number 2 bounces to the outside and is tackled around the 38-yard line on the Thomas sideline. Blue Devils come out to the second half. 11:51 to go, and let's see what kind of effort we get coming out of the clubhouse. You know, games like this happen to every team, no matter what team you are, no matter what level of football. What coaches always look for is the effort level after the fact. When it doesn't seem to matter, when it's not going to change the score just a whole lot, coaches want to know what kind of heart their guys have. Thomas Terriers come out 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. One to the left, one to the right, single back in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking, fakes right. It's a pump fake off to the left and incomplete. Out there on the coverage is Parker Johnson. Pass no good. So Thomas Terriers come out firing with a 33-0 lead. Try a stop-and-go route on the outside and brings up second down and long.
Broken up by number 11, Parker Johnson.
So 11:44 to go in the third quarter. Second down and long for the Thomas Terriers. Everybody looking to the sideline for the play call. 3. I can't hear myself. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. It's a high snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Bounces off the left side up the middle. About a 2-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Terriers. I think that was supposed to be a jet sweep. It looked as though the snap went a little high and the handoff was no good. So 3rd down and 8. Terriers line up with 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Single back in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to the right, looking short all the way, and hop, skip, and a jump. No good on the pass. And we may see the punter for the first time tonight for the Terriers.
There was a lot of opportunity there. That pass was just underthrown good, but our defensive players were in position where they needed to be. So.
Yeah. All right. It looks like, well, we're going to see the punter for the first time tonight. Number 13, Zach Seltzer lines up the punt. And number 1, Dane Corbin backs up for the Blue Devils. 10:59 remaining in the third quarter.
Had to get another guard in here for Thomas. He said, "Oh, I'm on the kicking team."
Well, they haven't kicked all night. He's probably been taking a nap. There we go.
Ball bounces on 31, takes
a Blue Devil bounce back to the 37, 36, 37.
Yeah.
Blue Devils will open their beginning drive in the second half at their own 36. Probably the best starting position they've had all night. Where Thomas, as you mentioned earlier, they started on the 11, the 16, and the 10. And I think the worst position they had was their own 44, their own 45.
You bet. Near midfield, and that's great for anybody.
Short fields. Blue Devils come out 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Maddox still at quarterback. Dane Corbin lined up in the backfield. Everybody looks to the wristbands straight ahead and met by number 71.
Drayton was there right at the line of scrimmage.
Somebody missed a block right there. You can hear the coach calling him by name out there, asking him, what are you doing out there? 10:35 remaining in the ball game. Excuse me, in the third quarter. 2nd and 11. Blue Devils look to the wristbands for the play call. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. 2 wide left. Maddox in the shotgun. Going to hand off to Corbin. Bounce trying to get the corner. Finds get a little bit of an edge and moves up across the 40-yard line.
He'll be pushed out about the 38, 39. They might give him the 39-yard line, but not a lot of room there.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 39, which he earned it, and he didn't get a whole lot of help on that edge. So it's going to be about 3rd and 7 for the Blue Devils. Maddox lines up in the shotgun. Parker Johnson wide to the left. Bodie Gallagher to the right. Corbin in the backfield. Trying to counter Trey, and he got through the initial line of defense, but met by the linebacker at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Blue Devils. They're trying to run the counter right there, and they got past the initial wave, and the linebacker held his position and met him at the line of scrimmage. Blue Devils trot off the field. The offensive guys trot off the field. 2 back for the Thomas Terriers. Number 2, Brandon Eckert's had a good night, and number 13 is Zach Seltzer. Nice punt by Maddox. Drives the receiver back, fielded at the 22. Finds a seam, however, and is off to the left side. Cuts back to the inside and tackled by. Looks like Aiden Zangi, number 22. Aiden Zangi on the tackle. Aiden's had a good night, and he's one of those guys that benefited from the change in the lineup, and he's on the field as a starter now. Has had a pretty good evening.
Yeah. And he made a big saving tackle right there. If it's not for him, they're over in Blue Devil territory. As it is, they'll start on the 48-yard line of Thomas.
I don't think they make it to Blue Devil territory. I think they get to the bus barn on the end of the end zone here. They're playing their fight song again. So good tackle by Aiden Zangi. 9:06 remaining in the third. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left for the Terriers. Quarterback in the shotgun by himself. Going to bring a receiver in motion, a jet sweep to the right. Finds a hole up the middle. And Dane Corbin holding on for the ride after about a 14, 15-yard gain for the Terriers.
You bet. His deep linebacker position, he came over and made the tackle, so safety.
8:56 remaining in the third quarter. Thomas on the move, had the ball on the Blue Devil 37-yard line. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left for the Terriers. Single back in the backfield. Motion from the right side, going to throw it back to the right side and skips that one in there on the 1 hop. No good.
A little bit low right there, and so it falls incomplete. Defense was there with no problem. They had it covered. So
Terriers able to rotate some guys in here, keep their legs fresh. 8:33 remaining in the third quarter. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Everybody in tight. Single back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Going in motion from the right, going to hand off to that jet sweep. Finds a lane in the inside and trying to get the corner and brought down by, looks like Bodie Gallagher. That gets the initial hit and finished off by Dane Corbin.
Yeah, good double team right there on the defense, but they still get a first down out of it.
Yeah,
So.
when you start calling those numbers like that, those are secondary numbers, and you don't want those guys making a lot of tackles because that means they're further down the field on you. 8:24 remaining in the third. Blue Devils trail this one 33-0. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Terriers. Got the snap from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the running back, sweeping right, cuts back, and Colby Rivera just wouldn't go away on the play. Had to fight through a blocker and turn the running back to the inside and make the tackle. So good job, Colby, on that one. 8 minutes remaining in the third.
Technically, he'll gain a yard on that one. Line of scrimmage is 24. They're into the 23 right here. So Colby Rivera kept that from being a long run play.
1 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left for the Terriers. Single back in the backfield. Number 23 getting a lot of the loads. Ethan Hamberlin this go round. He's going to hand off quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he's able to dance around the linebackers, find the corner. He gets in the end zone, but they're going to call it back.
Flag on the play.
Linebackers were in pursuit, and a green jersey had a handful of white jersey.
What you got to love, I mean, they've been making good fake on the handoff and stuff like that. Colby Rivera tackled the handoff boy, didn't have the ball, but Colby Rivera had him deep. Had he made the handoff, Colby Rivera stayed with his assignment and did his job like the coaches are telling him. So.
Yeah, so they're going to get him for more than a hold. That's going to be a block in the back, and that's going to back them up to, looks like, the 16-yard line. It'll be second down and 2 from the 13. Everyone in tight, no wide outs. Going to bring motion to the right if they bring from the right if they bring motion. There he goes. He's going to swing. He's looking for that man over the middle. He's not there. Oh, batted away by Keeney. Raiden Keeney bats the ball away on the defense. Good job by Raiden. That's his second good play of the night. First half had a reception for a strong gain, and that one bats a touchdown pass away.
Now when they do the review of the game, you're going to love that play because Keeney did a great job knocking that pass away right there.
All right, 3rd down and 2 for the Terriers. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Takes the snap. Kick quarterback keeper right up the middle. Same play he just ran. And did you get in? Got into the end zone. So with 7:05 remaining in the third quarter, Thomas scores again. It's going to be 39-0 as they bring on the kicker and attempt the extra point. And it's just they fake that jet sweep. They run it so much, and they fake it, and they catch your linebackers in pursuit, and they create their own hole. So here we go. The guard slow and coming on the field again. If you're a coach, you're gonna chew him a little bit. Got to find something to chew on him about. Snap, hold, and kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:05 remaining in the third quarter, Thomas 40, Cordell 0. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us online at oksports.tv and at Facebook at 107 The Zone. Be back in 30 seconds.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
All right, back here with 7:05 remaining in the third quarter. It's been all Thomas Terriers tonight. Right now it's 40-0. Bunch of young guys on the field for the Blue Devils. Matter of fact, the upperclassman safety Alex Grissom has been out since early in the second quarter, and so that puts 4 sophomores in the defensive secondary. So pretty young group of guys on the field tonight. line drive kick fielded by the Blue Devils. He's taking it straight up and breaks a tackle, breaks it out to about the 39. Maddox fields it off down to the left side of the field. Gets hit, solid hit about the 35 and squeezes through it. Blue Devils will have the football on their own 39-yard line with 6:57 remaining in the third quarter.
You got to love it. Drayton hit that pile right there at about the 34, blasted on through there, and I think it surprised even the Terriers. He got 5 more yards out of it because of effort.
I think it might have surprised him a little bit. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 2 wide to the left. Maddox in the backfield, waves Rivera into the backfield with him. So we have a 2-back set. First time we've seen this tonight. And he's going to follow Rivera off the right side as a lead blocker. Has a good lane to the outside, a 6-yard gain on the play. And Maddox hops up after the 6-yard gain. Good-looking play for the Blue Devils. First time we've seen a 2-back set all night. He just followed them at the running backs as lead blockers and just got up and got moving. Second down, it was probably closer to a 7-yard gain.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 3, so.
Yeah, I will call it a 2nd and 3. Blue Devils line up. Got 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Maddox directing traffic out there. Single back in the backfield. And here's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself, go right up the middle. After about a 2-yard gain, going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Blue Devils. Be interesting to see what we see on this play tonight. I'm going to be willing to take a gamble. We try to get a cheap 5 yards and go on 2. But cheap 5 yards and an expensive 5 yards, they're all the same. It's just 5 yards.
You bet. You got to get it down the field one way or the other.
Yeah. 3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils, 1 wide to the right. Dane Corbin in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Devils try to go on 2, nothing doing. They audible out of it. Formation stays the same. 3rd down and 3 for the Blue Devils. The sophomore running back was supposed to take a handoff, and he was lead blocking, and the quarterback was trying to hand off, and that's a busted play.
Drayton said, I need a little salt and pepper, a little hot sauce, because I'm going to eat this one.
And in that situation right there, the quarterback's always right. If you're a running back and he's trying to hand you the football, you take the football.
That's right.
So that one didn't quite work out. So it's going to be 4th and a long 5, close to 6 on this play, and Blue Devils will get out in punt formation. I'm trying to scramble everybody on the field. 2 back for the Terriers. Good snap. Good kick. Drayton's had a good season punting. Ball fielded about the 21, coming right up the middle and brought down around the 36-yard line. Terriers will take over there. We're going to go to a quick break here. You're listening to 107 The Zone. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so you can see returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
All right, we're back. First down, Thomas Terriers. Quarterback keeper faked the jet sweep, trying to find some room up the middle. Gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Bunch of new jerseys, bunch of new numbers out there for the Terriers, rotating in some of your second team and your younger guys. New person at quarterback. Number 1 is Chance Simpson, sophomore for them. He's taking the snaps, doing the signal calling now. You got 3 wide to the right for the Terriers, 1 wide left. Quarterback in the shotgun by himself. Blue Devils out on defense. Takes a snap, going straight up the middle, trying to find a hole. He's a little slippery. Gets about a 4.5-yard gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Terriers. Ran right into the middle of the defensive line. Schweitzer and Gonzalez there on the tackle. Bringing up the rear is Bodie Gallagher. Everybody coming into a tight formation. Terriers have a bunch right. One to the left, quarterback by himself. Looking at the play clock, bringing motion from the left to the right. Hands off to number 3, trying to find the lane, and nothing doing there. Paxton Schweitzer and Kobe Rivera in on the tackle. May have got the length of a football on the game, but that brings up 4th down. Going to see the punter for the second time tonight. 2:45 remaining in the third quarter as the clock continues to roll. Blue Devils on the short end of this one. Punter looking for his snap here.
Stands on his own 29-yard line.
Yeah, this is one of those plays. They're going to continue to let the clock run as they're deep into the play clock. So they're going to let it run as long as they can. Wind it down. Here he goes. Gets the ball up. This is one of those positions in football that you normally don't see a backup for, and that's the punter. Dane Corbin fields that ball at about the 23, gets it out to about the 27. 2:08 remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils already on the field for offense. The officiating lining them up, getting them ready to go. So we're going to stick here for. Looks like we have a switch at quarterback, and that's going to be Cade Walker handing the ball off to Dane Corbin straight off the left side. About a 3.5-yard gain. Bring up 2nd down for the Blue Devils. So, new quarterback, sophomore Cade Walker. Welcome to your first varsity action. Bodie Gallagher and Raiden Keeney off to the right, lined up wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Parker Johnson and Kobe Rivera on the left. Cade Walker taking the snap. Dane Corbin in the backfield. And going to hand off. And there he goes around the right side. If he can catch that edge, he's got some room. Catches the edge. Cornerback comes up and makes the tackle right at the 1st down marker. It's going to be close. I think it's going to end up being 3rd and really short.
Where the official standing on this side, it should be a 1st down.
Yeah, well.
He's going to move. He's going to back up. No 1st down for Cordell.
No 1st down for Cordell. It is. Hey, you are on. You're the visiting team. you got to earn it. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 40-0. 3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Bodie Gallagher out to the right side by himself on the right side. Dane Corbin in the backfield with Cade Walker. It's kind of interesting to watch late in the game. And Dane Corbin finds some room off the left side, has a 1st down, and continuing to go, brought down by his counterpart, number 1 from Thomas. And after a strong gain down to the Thomas 42-yard line, found him a little lane and got him a 1st down, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. You're watching Cordell Blue Devil football. Thomas Terriers lead this one, 40. Cordell Blue Devils, nothing.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
All right, we're back here just about to start the fourth quarter. Great evening for high school football. Nice breeze out of the south-southwest. Cool temperatures. Cordell Blue Devils driving the football at the moment. They have the ball on the Thomas Terrier 42-yard line. We won't talk about the score just a whole lot. Blue Devils line up in the shotgun. Cade Walker taking the snaps for the Blue Devils now. Hand off to Corbin off the right side again. And is brought down. He kind of got hog-tied there on that left ankle. Couldn't break it free. His forward progress is good enough for about a 1-yard gain. Second down and 9 for the Blue Devils. And looks like we're going to get a different look also. Number 7 now into the ball game for the Blue Devils. Cade Walker still taking the snap. Number 7. You got it, number 7.
Hell, I can't even read it. Yeah. Here it is.
Well, that's number 1.
Yeah.
There's 7. Blaine Larson, freshman, getting some action tonight. Walker's going to roll to the right. Guy has a man short. Bodie Gallagher catches it twice, but it's only going to count once. Ball hits him in the hands, kind of bounce up. He secures it back. It's going to be just short of the first down. Bring up about third down and 2.5. Call it a short 3.
They're going to love to see that one on the replay when they watch that one. So.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
And I think you can watch this on the replay tomorrow. Isn't that true? Have you heard that?
Don't get me lying.
Okay, I'm not going to tell that story.
All right, third down and 3 for the Blue Devils. Cade Walker orchestrating this drive. Going to hand the ball off to Larson. Larson finds a little bit of a hole. It doesn't look like he's going to quite get there. Going to bring up 4th and short for the Blue Devils. And I would imagine Blue Devils are going to try to go for this one this time of the game. 10:20 remaining in the ball game, trailing 40-0. 4th and we'll call it a yard. Blue Devils need a yard on this play. Interesting thing this time of the game, you see when you start getting to your bench, you see a lot of clean jerseys on the field.
You bet.
You know,
both sides of the field too.
Yeah, both sides of the field. Walker's going to call for the ball. He's going to get it. He's going to roll to his left. Look, he's got a receiver there. Good catch by Kobe Rivera. Try to get up the field to keep the first down. Dances around, gets away for a little bit, finds his way down to about the 15-yard line. Matter of fact, the official's going to call it the 17. First down. Is a good-looking pass by Walker. Rolling to his left, throwing left, and big target out there for with Kobe Rivera.
And then Kobe Rivera showed his athletic ability. He bounced left and right. He gained 10 more yards after jitterbugging through the defense of Thomas. So.
Best field position of the night for the Blue Devils, and primarily against some underclassmen for the Thomas Terrier defense. But there's a lot of underclassmen on the field for the Blue Devils as well. In fact, you're down to your sophomore quarterback and your freshman running back. So this is what the future probably will look like in the near future. Good block. Walker keeps the ball. Barrels down to about the 11-yard line. Tough running by Cade. Moving the ball down to just outside the 10. 8:50 remaining in the ball game. Everybody looking to the wristbands. Raiden Keeney wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Kobe Rivera wide to the left. Walker takes it. He's going to roll left. Going to try. Well, they're going to get that flag. I'm going to call it a block in the back. A lot of effort going on by Cade Walker, but they're going to call that a block in the back. The official threw that flag about 15 yards, and it's going to back them up about 15 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke the defensive lineman, broke through the line clean, and the only way to keep Cade from getting stuck pretty good, he had to take him out, and that's what he did. And that's going to be second down. It's going to bring up second down and looks like 20. Woo, good night. That's a long, it's going to be a spot foul. Yeah, so they're back all the way back to the 27-yard line. Spot foul. So what that means is they measured off from where the penalty was committed, not from the line of scrimmage. So you have two wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 2 wide to the left. Cade Walker taking the snaps and Larson taking the handoffs. Larson stays in. Walker has a man down the middle of the field. Has him. He's rolling. Is that going to get him in?
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. That is Kobe Rivera on the reception, fighting for the last 8 or 9 yards and gets it across the goal line.
Great job by Kobe Rivera. Good pass for the Blue Devils. They were behind the defense. Kobe fought for the last couple of yards, and Cordell puts points on the board.
7:45 remaining in the ball game. We're into that stage of the game where you have a continuous clock, and the Blue Devils are going to practice their extra points. So Raiden Keeney as the holder and Parker Johnson as the kicker. We're going to see how this looks here. Young man in and out of the field. There's the snap. There's the hold. It's up, and it is no good. It went wide to the right. 7:15 remaining in the ball game. Well, we're at that stage of the game where we have a continuous clock, so it's still running. So I think we'll just stay here for the moment because we don't know when we're going to come back because that thing's not stopping.
You bet. Want to remind everybody that tomorrow the cross country goes to OBU to run cross country. Then on Monday, Cordell has a home junior high game. The softball team heads to Hooker for softball on Monday, and then 1 week from today will be homecoming 2018 at Cordell. There's going to be a parade downtown, pep rally, and everything downtown on the square. They're going to have floats going, pep rally game, spaghetti supper before the ball game by the band. Get your tickets early so you can come and enjoy the parade, the pep rally, and then the ball game on Friday night as Merritt comes to town.
Homecoming Queen nominees are senior Taylor Jaworski, junior Lexi Lawson, and sophomore Hannah Sutherland.
All righty. Oh, baby daughter.
Yeah, the baby girl.
Baby daughter's going to be there. Good deal.
A few scores from around Class A football for you tonight. Cashion 28, Crescent 6, Alva 19, Fairview 14, Hooker 12, Clayton 0, Sayre 21, Moreland 0, Quapaw is 28 and Chelsea 7. Mangum is up 21-8 on Apache, and now we're off to the kickoff. Ball takes a skip around the 20. The receiver fields the ball, tries the long way around, and only gets to about the 24. Clock still running. 5:36 remaining in the ball game.
Big number 22 makes the tackle for Cordell.
I believe that's about the fourth time we've called his name on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Wilburton 28, Savannah 6, Woodland 14, Langston Heights 26, Walters 27, Comanche 0, Hennessy 14, Hobart 7, Crossings Christian 39, Watonga 6, Rejoice Christian 54, Haskell 14, Ringling 34, Marietta 6, and Tishomingo 16, Hilton 7. Thomas takes the snap, has 3 wide to the left, running back in the backfield. It doesn't quite look like the first string offense. It's a well-oiled machine we were watching early, but good playing time for these young men. 4:45 remaining in the ball game.
And big 77 on the defense for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Well, that's going to be Adam Gonzalez. One of the difficulties for us trying to get younger guys to play, we just don't have a lot of younger guys. They're already on the field. A lot of the younger guys are already on the field, so there's just not a lot of rotating, especially among the big men. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, 2 wide to the right for the Terriers, 1 wide to the left, single back in the shotgun with the quarterback. Going to be a handoff right across the middle and met right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 15, J.T. Jones on the carry.
And that's going to be about a yard gain, maybe half a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 40-6. Thomas running clock down into the play clock. Only have to run a few more plays. And Blue Devils hold them here, could get the football back. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Terriers. Quarterback in the shotgun all by his lonesome. Now we have motion from the right side. Quarterback keeper off to the left side, finds a hole, and he's going to have a first down, brought down hard, but after about a 15-yard gain. Big hole right there in the middle. And Thomas will maintain possession of the football.
Out to the 41-yard line for the Thomas Terriers. 43. He got a great spot on that one.
Well, he did get a good spot on that one. 1st and 10 for the Thomas Terriers. 3:05 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils, I'm just looking across the field here, and I do the announcing for the junior high games, and a lot of these guys were playing junior high football just not too long ago. Jet sweep to the right for the Terriers, brought down by, let's see if we can get a number there. Looks like Zangy again. Nope, that was number 15 on the play. Who do we got, number 15? Why are their numbers in order and ours aren't?
I don't know.
15, Shane Perkins.
Okay, Shane Perkins. We don't have him on our roster, actually.
Okay, that's why I didn't see him.
Why we didn't see him. That's about the second tackle on the night for him, getting some good playing time in. These young Blue Devils having a rough night of it, but sticking it out. 2:15 remaining in the ball game. Motion from the left side, going to the right. High snap. Quarterback bobbles the ball and has to eat it back at the 35-yard line. And
that's okay. We've seen that happen on both sides of the ball before. So.
Yeah. That's what happens when you start putting in the younger players. Some of the timing on your plays, because they don't just get a ton of practice time, certainly don't get a lot of playing time. So you start seeing little timing issues like that when you have your bench starting to play. It's good experience for both sides of the ball, though. Moms and dads of those younger guys love seeing their kids get to play, and certainly enjoyable to watch both sides of these younger guys getting to play. 1:35 remaining in the ball game. This may be the last snap. Play clock's down to 0. That should be delay of game, and it is.
They got to delay a game.
Delay a game with 1:22 remaining, but they're still not stopping the clock, which don't hurt my feelings any at all. By the time they snap this football, there'll be about 45 seconds remaining in the game.
Just remind everybody to tell your sponsors thank you for making this all possible. We're working on a whole new deal this year, so you can have the video, the audio on the internet and radio. So tell your sponsors thank you for making this all possible.
Right. 52 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Finds a little bit of room. Bounces off a tackler. Well, he did a lot of running for about 2 yards. And there was a lot of effort, a lot of running in that last play by the backup quarterback, number 1, Chance Simpson. So we're looking at 35 seconds remaining in the ball game. They may not start this play. The officials are not starting the play clock. They're not going to have to take another snap, which it's all just as well. You don't want to have somebody hurt on the last play of the game for no reason.
40-6 will be your final score, people.
10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Guys starting to line up to shake hands, and that's one of the nice things about high school football. They still promote sportsmanship, and even in a game like this. So final score: Thomas Terriers 40, Cordell Blue Devils 6. Blue Devils fall on the road and fall down to 0-3 on the year. We're going to go to a quick station break, and we'll be right back.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here. Blue Devils take a tough one on the chin on the road, losing this one 40-6. There's a whirlwind early with a couple of turnovers, and Thomas Terriers getting 3 out of 4 possessions early on inside the Blue Devil 10, the 11, and the 16. Can't hardly do anything when the opponent's working a short field like that. Fall behind early. Good effort from these young men throughout the entire game, however, and we're going to call it an evening here. Good game by the Thomas Terriers. Good effort by the Cordell Blue Devils, and we'll hope to see you again, which next week. Next Friday, homecoming, and the band will have their spaghetti supper just before that, served at the cafeteria. Go ahead and buy your tickets now. Support the Blue Devil band, who they make all the road games and home games, and just provide a good atmosphere for the fans. You have any thoughts on this, Dudley?
Talking about the sportsmanship of the kids. These kids, okay, Cordell came up short on this one, but they were still congratulating each other on the teams. I've seen some of the Cordell players, whenever they'd bring your defensive team off the field and your offensive team, Cordell would come over and shake hands with some of the Thomas players because they're fighting each other hard out there. They're putting good effort and everything into it, and then they know Cordell knew that they weren't going to win this one, but they still applaud the effort and applaud the work. That's why I asked you to tell your sponsors thank you. We've got a great group of kids that want to play. They're out here. We've got some young ones getting some really good experience. These coaches are working hard to to bring them and develop them more. Next week, Merritt will be a homecoming game. You'll have a parade downtown, a pep rally on the courthouse square, and everything. A lot of festivities all week long. Like I said, junior high plays on Monday. The cross country goes to OBU to run on Saturday. And we've got some football players that will be running cross country tomorrow. Then they'll be back for practice on Monday, and then they'll be playing next Friday night. So there's a lot of things going on. I got to have a lot of respect for my coaches, my players and stuff that want to be here. And, you know, tell the cheerleaders thank you, the band. They're doing a good job. We appreciate them and the sponsors. So.
All right, then. And for Cordell Blue Devil football, Cordell Blue Devils, they take the loss tonight, but we'll be back next week. So Mike Sutherland and Dudley Simmons signing off here. You've been listening to Cordell Blue Devil football. Good night, everybody.